Hey everyone, we're back on Soulful Seed Suggestions. Welcome to episode 6. Soulful Arch here, and I hope you're having a fantastic day. Let's get started and jump right into today's video. I really hope that you liked my two-part seed last week. I'm coming back at you because I actually made a little bit of a mistake trying to put the seed in the second time. And instead of putting the space in here, I didn't put the space in. And when I saw this Nether, it was like, oh my God, I have to do this one too. So I'm going to do an overworld and Nether week seed video. And hold on, man. This one is going to blow you away. So let's get started. All right. I'm in. I built a pillar. But this is what the overworld looks like from spawn point. I've noticed a bunch of bees actually. There goes one right now. Over in this area, flying around. So I didn't really go into detail trying to find them. But obviously right at spawn here, there's some bee nests that you can go and find. I'm not going to try to find them for you. It can be something that you do on your own. But let's just take a look at this for a second. You know, we got these mountains, which are totally awesome. We have a bunch of spruce here, some oak, some birch. We have a swamp off this way. Kind of can't see nothing that way. So, but let's head out this way. We're heading out north as usual. And let's go find out what we have here. All right, like I said, we got these mountains. It has kind of what appears, that could have been a river at one point. Oh, that's kind of cool. Okay, it appears we have another swamp, but we also have roof forest here. It's kind of broken up. A little bit of it there, a little bit of it here. Even have some sand underneath parts of it. So that's kind of interesting. We're heading out over what I believe is an ocean. Pretty much a big lake that runs into some rivers here. This riverbed dries up, but that one dries up too. But anyways, once we get past the mountains here, we end up into a plains area. We come across a plains area and we're back over water again, heading over a birch forest and then a taiga. We have a plains off to the side here. This is we heading into, we found a mega taiga. Holy cow. I've been looking for those a couple times now. I haven't found one. Doesn't appear to be, well, okay. Don't talk so fast, Soulful. It actually kind of extends out pretty far that way. So then we kind of run into another mountainous area here. We have a couple of kind of cool lakes and some ravines here. A whole bunch of ravines actually breaking up the world. We head out up another plains area here and some more mountains. So yeah, I mean, if you like plains, there's plenty of them this way. If you like mountains, there's plenty of them this way. I mean, right now, the only thing we haven't found is like acacia wood and jungle wood. Let's see, is there an ocean monument nearby? Oh, well, we have some icebergs coming into play. Uh-oh. I was almost going to turn around. Yep, when I saw the ice, I was going to turn around. But see, that's what I love about Minecraft. We got icebergs, jungle. Those two things just kind of don't go. Oh, God, we got icebergs on the other side of it, too. Let's see how big this jungle is. I can see there's a lot of bamboo down there. So there's obviously going to be, yep, there we go. There's the pandas down there as well. Okay, this is not the biggest jungle. However, coming off this way, I mean, we're out, holy cow, we're out about 4,000 blocks already. I have to turn around. But yeah, if you come out to about 3,800 blocks to the north, you're going to run into a jungle, a desert. We have a savanna over here, so we got some acacia wood. But yeah, so you can come out this way and get your jungle samplings and some cocoa beans probably, and some bamboo, and have at it. You know, I mean, go find a spot to build. Actually, if you wanted to build like a totally cool jungle island thing, this would be a pretty rad place to do it. I really like this. Being on an island like that, that's very cool. I'd get rid of all these icebergs as best I could. And yeah, I'd probably build something there. So, but anyways, let's head back to that pillar and we'll head out in the next direction. All right, we're back over the pillar, heading off into the eastern direction here. As we can see, we have birch forest on the left, spruce forest on the right, and some rather hilly terrain, which is basically the birch forest. Then we have mountains off on a lot of mountains in this, and close by too. That's pretty cool. I like that. I don't specifically look for mountainous terrain like that, but I have in the past built some awesome builds in places like that. We're kind of heading into a tundra here. We have a pillager outpost, so I'm curious, are we going to have a village nearby? Oh, there we go. It's actually quite a ways away, but there we go. We have a village over here, which is a fairly decent village, actually. It's got a variety of different kinds of... Actually, this is one of the better villages I've ever seen. It is basically really all... It's right. I don't know how else to say that. I mean, there's stuff on both sides of the paths. The paths go that way. The path goes... And it's the most... Wow. And then it has like a little pier that goes into a tree. That's the broken part of the village. Yeah, this is like one of the most perfect villages I've ever seen in Minecraft. That is astonishing. I like it. So yeah, let's head out a little bit further and see if this breaks into something else, or if we have a whole lot more. Looks like we might be getting into an ice spikes biome, which is another one of my favorite biomes. Now, see, if you were trying to build something, a winter Christmas type thing, yeah, you can't find anything better. Oh, wow. This kind of looks like a little, you could put a band down there. And, and it looks like we're heading out over an ocean. There appears to be some ruins down there. And I was kind of hoping we'd find some coral, but... All right, so let's head back to the pillar, head off in the next direction, shall we? We're heading south. And the first thing we noticed is we were spawn is right next to a bit of a swamp. Right here, this area, with no land. Yeah, early game slime farm, right there. That's the perfect place. There ain't gonna be a lot of mobs bothering you, or the golem. Build that slime farm there. Actually, maybe a couple of them. And yeah, early game, you're in the slime as much as you want to be. You can come over the swamp where basically have this spruce forest off to the left of us, and then we hit some plains. And actually, these plains are pretty decent. They're very large. So if you wanted to, I mean, this would probably be a good place to at least build a starter house or starter community. Got some ravines nearby, so possibly some easy mining. And then we have some more mountains. And looks like the swamp kind of wraps around the mountains. That's very cool. It kind of, wow. I mean, it wraps around and then expands itself again on the other side. And then we have this line of dark oak here. This world is actually quite interesting. I'm seeing a lot of things here that I really, really like. You got some mountains with some caves in the bottom of it here. That is actually, I was looking more at that side, but this one, that's kind of really cool. Yeah, I actually kind of like this mountain a lot. I have to admit, that's got my interest. We'll head out a little bit further and see if there's anything else that we can find off this direction. Looks just like a bunch more mountains, little hanging stones, and we got another jungle. All right, so let's see if this jungle is bigger than the last one. Oh yeah, definitely. This jungle is going to go on for a while, I can tell. So there you go. And now we have a decent sized, and we have bamboo in here too. So we have a decent sized jungle with a bamboo forest in it. Right from the get-go, I thought I saw some gray down there. I thought I saw a temple. Okay. Now, how does something like that happen? Huh? Dude, I am so sorry for you, but if I was you, I wouldn't jump. We head back into some absolutely gorgeous mountain range here. This actually seed is really, really interesting me. Yes, it is. A little bit too much swamp for my taste. I mean, I like a good swamp for early game slime farm, and hopefully maybe find one with a witch hut. But yeah, in every direction, I'm not that's. But hey, yeah, that's just me. So. We have another savanna over here, so we got all the woods. All right, I'm going to head back to that pillar. We'll head off west. All right, we're back over the pillar. We're heading off in the western direction, and you know, we have a small plains. It's not really plains though. I got a hilly area, but we do have some plains there, and we have some mountains off to the right hand side. We have some dark oak again. So, I mean, right near spawn, you can pretty much get all the resources that you want. You have the mountains, so you got some awesome mining. Holy cow, we got a village over here that's half in the swamp and half... Oh! Not only do we have a village, but we have an abandoned zombie village. Yeah, buddy. That, wow. I haven't found one of these in, well, any of my seed videos. I did play in a world with one of those, but by the time I got to it, it had pretty much been ransacked. Let's head off a little bit further, find out what we got going on. A lot of birch. A lot of rivers off in this direction. Some more mountains. Some interesting water. Lots and lots of clay down there. Holy cow. Another roof forest, actually a very big roof forest. Oh, wouldn't that be something if all of a sudden it rendered in, right? We all know what I'm talking about. Could there possibly be a mansion this close to spawn? Doesn't look like it. That's kind of a bummer. Now I'm a little disappointed. I have to admit, I was kind of hoping to see one just bam up here. Wow. Yeah, then we have another big plains area. It's not the flattest ever, but it's still pretty good. I mean, what this, this world, especially like spots like this, I mean, the whole area here by spawn, it would make for the best golf course ever. you have mountains, you have terrain that you have to deal with, you have flat spaces for fairways and stuff. It's actually, that's the only thing that popped into my head was, wow, this would make for the best golf course ever. Very hilly area. Oh, and then we find ourselves in a flower forest. And it's actually quite a big flower forest. So you have all the stuff on the hills here, but right here, right here, probably right in this area, would be an ideal place to build yourself a flower farm. Yeah, I see we have another swamp over here, another village over there. Go take a quick look at the village. Wow. This is actually quite a... It's a little bit on the bigger side. This little thing here, I would probably get rid of this house, get rid of that, and then build this up a little bit. You can make a nice little community with that village. And then we have some sunflowers off to the right here. So I know I saw, here's some roses, but I've seen those before, the peonies, the lilies. So yeah, you basically have all your two tall flowers too, pretty close to spawn. If you don't come to the flower forest, I'm sure you'll find everything that you need right there. And then it appears to be more swamp. All right, so let's head back there to the pillar, and we'll take a peek at what's underneath spawn, shall we? All right, we're back under by the pillar, and we're in spectator mode. Let's take a peek at what's down. Holy cow. All right, you come down from spawn, and first thing I set my eyes on, yeah, we got a spider spawner. Be careful because there's Enderman guarding it. It's going to be kind of difficult to find. There is no access to upstairs, but yeah. And we have a ravine right over here, so the pillar is right up there. We have a ravine over here. Got at least 4 diamonds there. Just be careful. You just do something with that lava before you try to get them. Yeah, over here by spawn, there's not a whole lot underneath spawn as far as lava. So, excuse me. So you have a lot of good mining opportunity. You have a lot of caves and ravines in and amongst the mountains here. We have somewhat small mine shaft over here. I got 1, 2, 3. It looks like 3 cave spider spawners. Is there any? Well, if you can't find a rose anywhere else. Well, we have another diamond here, but we all know how you can handle that. Just be careful there ain't no lava underneath it, shall ya? There is a whole lot of nothing. Yeah, you can come over to these ravines. Okay, underneath spawn, it depends on what you're looking for, I guess. If you're looking for spawners, you have a couple. And you know, they're actually not bad spawners. Any spawner is a spawner. Oh, we have another one over here. What do we got here? Zombie spawners. So yeah, no, I didn't see a skeleton spawner, but we do have several spawners in the area. All right, time to go into the Nether and let you see that. All right, here we go. We're heading into the Nether. Hold on. Now, if you're gonna come into this Nether, you better be ready. I've been in here before. Well, Mr. B, you are in the way wrong place. Wow, I can't believe a bee flew in here. But yeah, I've been in here before. You better be ready to because there is like no place to go hide. And there are ghasts everywhere. And there's a bee. I mean, he might be able to help you. Maybe one of the ghasts will get him upset. He'll go sting the ghast for you, but I kind of doubt that. But after exploring this a little bit on my own, I can tell you that from one side to the other side, in both directions, almost 1,000 blocks of Soulsand Valley. Yeah, so you have all the bone block, all the soul sand, all the soul soil, all the basalt that you could possibly want. It goes on and on and on. And even when it does break up a little bit and we find another biome, which I believe it was that direction, and actually you have both of the other new biomes side by side, was the Soulsand Valley just heading right through it. So this seed is, at least on another side of things, yeah, I don't particularly like all of these ghasts. I don't know. I guess make some potions of invisibility. Does that work? Do ghasts see if you're invisible? But yeah, I would definitely recommend the seed for this just by itself. This is amazing. I mean, everything you could possibly want for your blue fire. You got lots and lots of basalt. You have lots and lots of bone blocks. It's almost like these are ghasts that have died, and they just scatter the terrain everywhere. It's everywhere. I've actually seen some that it's like the size of 4 ghasts. I mean, it's huge. So, but yeah, I'm not going to go any farther because I think this part of the seed speaks for the seed. So yeah, let's pop back out of here because these guys are making all sorts of noise here. So yeah, thoughts on this seed? It's a pretty decent seed. It could be better underneath spawn, but the area around spawn, I like. There's a lot of ability to gather up resources rapidly. There's some fairly decent places to build. I mean, if you want to walk out a bit and try to find one of those plains biomes, by all means, you could do that. But the Nether, I'm telling you, man, it's like the Soulsand Valley. I actually got tired of going. I teleported myself back. It was like over 1,000 blocks long and about 800 or 900 blocks wide before I believe I went out of it. But yeah, that's going to do it for today's video. And as always, please consider subscribing if you're not already a subscriber. And hit that like button for this video. I would truly appreciate both. Ring that bell so you get notified the next time I upload a video. And from Soulful to you, thanks for watching. I hope you have an absolutely amazing day, dudes and dudettes. See you later.